busiest person
at Degrassi.
Literally.
But then it's the end of the episode. So, Spirit Squad Captain.
I'm going to go with Fiona for overcoming her plagued demons.
Good call. I'm going to go with like an honorable mention to Holly J for like helping her out. And also Riley for overcoming his demons.
Yeah.
Ship. Riley and Zane.
Obviously.
There we go. Are we doing moral?
I guess so.
Be true to yourself. Accept your truth. I don't know.
Don't self-medicate.
Don't self-medicate. Focus on your own personal growth and don't care what other people think of you.
Great.
Sure. Whatever. All right. Grapevine.
We have a few tweets. Caitlin Riley reached out to us to tell us to watch the Truth or Dare trailer because
Declan's in it.
Declan is in it. She says there's a familiar face / eyebrows. Yeah, he looks good. The movie looks bad. Holland and I are going to see it.
No, we got to see it.
Yes. Heather Miller pointed out that the English teacher is still Ms. Dawes. I don't know who the art teacher's name is then.
Are they the same person?
I don't think they are. I'm pretty sure they're not. And then we also got a tweet from Caitlin that says, contrary point, emo never left, # emo forever, which like we know is my entire lifestyle choice. So agreed.
And that was in reference to whatever the fuck Eli's style is. We also have a couple emails. So the first one is from Sandra, and the subject line is Joey and Eli. And she says, "Hey Queens, I've been meaning to email you guys for a while, pretty much ever since you guys started discussing Joey's departure from the show. So I thought I'd fill you in on what I read ages ago when I was but a young Degrassi fan with too much time. Supposedly, according to some forum, maybe from the end, Pat was fired for selling stuff from the show without authorization. Is that true? No idea. But he did used to have a website called patmeup.com where he did sell signed script copies and stuff. Oh boy. Also, Monroe Chambers, who plays Eli, is in a country musical movie on Netflix. Wanting to watch a good cheesy movie, I picked it and was surprised to see Eli on my screen, especially playing the hunky love interest, LMAO. But my surprise quickly escalated when singing began. No warning, Netflix. Anyways, it's called Country Crush, and it's really terrible. Lastly, I don't remember which of you said that Draco Ginny used to be your HP ship.
That is me.
But same. I wrote far too much bad fan fiction based on them, but it did lead me to my love of writing, so there's that. Now I'm going back to rewatching season 10 so I can remember what the hell you guys are talking about. Bye, Sandra. Thank you, Sandra. I still don't really get the Ginny Draco thing. Listen. It just never occurred to me. Like, I'm not saying I'm opposed to it. I'm just saying, like, oh, I never even thought about that.
It was like, it stemmed from...
Hermione?
Yeah, well, it kind of. I mean, it stemmed from a fan fiction that before I even really understood what fan fiction was, my friend sent me one by someone who's like now a published author.
Oh my God.
So it was like very good fan fiction. But yeah, she sent that to me and I was like obsessed with it. And it like really got me on board and it just kind of stuck in my brain.
All right. This next email is from Ava. Hey guys, I'm Ava, your potentially token teenage listener. I'm 15 and just started high school this year. Or last year, technically. Happy New Year! Anyway, I started watching Degrassi to see Nina Dobrev on the show, TVD forever, and wanted to hear someone's opinion on Mia. You both made me want to watch not just her episodes, but the whole show, so I've been watching along with you. You both make me laugh and brighten up my day. I know it sounds cheesy, but I've been having a tough time at school, and listening to someone talk to Degrassi makes me so happy. I was shocked that none of the people at my school that I try to interact with watch or even used to watch Next Generation. They all watch Next Class, which I have watched but can hardly stand because of the hashtags being the names of episodes.
That's valid.
When we got to season 10, I was so upset they changed the 80s name thing in freeze frames. Sigh, first world problems. Anyway, I have a question that I've been wondering for months. Where do you watch the show? Do you watch it on YouTube or do you get the DVDs? Have a great year. Lots of love, Ava.
Thank you, Ava.
Thank you, Ava. High school's rough. You'll get through it.
I was going to say, I'm sorry you're having a hard time. High school is the worst and middle school is the worst. And then it like actually does get better.
In college,
like,
yes.
I loved college. College is amazing. And being an adult does not suck. There are aspects of it that suck. Like dealing with bills and things. And like health insurance and like having to understand what taxes are. Like enjoy these moments for that reason alone. But
once you leave the bubble, it definitely helps.
Yeah. High school sucks. We feel you, girl.
And Degrassi shows that too.
Yes.
Degrassi shows that for sure. We
watch it on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, we watch it on YouTube. I don't have enough money to pay for all these DVDs.
It'd be so many DVDs. Holland and I watched together yesterday.
We did watch it together.
Because I got a TV, so now I don't have to watch it on my tiny laptop.
And we had a sleepover.
We did have a sleepover. We had like
and watched Sleepover. Just a bad movie.
It's not good. Wouldn't recommend. It doesn't hold up.
Maybe if you're drunk. Even then, it's not great.
Even then, we were like, this is insane.
The only worth it part is to remember how hot Sean Ferris is,
yes.
a.k.a. Steve.
Yes. Also to see like the dorkiest Evan Peters.
Oh my God, SpongeBob.
Oh my God, I love him in that movie.
Also, I think Brie Larson is in that movie.
She is in that movie.
Also, Alexa Pena Vega.
Shouts out.
Spy Kids girl. All right. That's all the emails that we have, though. But thank you guys for sending in stuff to Grapevine. If you'd like to be featured on a future Grapevine segment, you can tweet at us at DegrassiPod. You can email us at whateverittakespodcast@gmail.com. We're on Instagram at DegrassiPod. We're on Tumblr, whateverittakespodcast.tumblr.com. And if you can listen to us pretty much anywhere. And if you're on Apple Podcasts, if you could rate, review, and subscribe, that would be super. That would be super cool. And if you leave us a review, we will make up a Degrassi-inspired fan fiction for you on the show. And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at HollandTacular.
And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at KelSucks with a Z at the end. And Holland, what do you want to recommend to the good people?
Hang on. I'm going to recommend a book.
While she runs to go find the book, I'm going to recommend a podcast I've been listening to called Deadly Manners. It's basically like if Agatha Christie wrote a podcast and one of the voices was Kristen Bell.
That's amazing.
It's super great. Highly recommend. Deadly Manners. It's real fun.
Sweet. I'm going to recommend a book that I'm probably going to pronounce wrong. I think the title is Mishling. It's Mischling by Affinity Konar. And it's basically like a fictionalized story about twins in Auschwitz. And it's pretty heavy, but it's also a pretty good read. It's about two twins in particular. They're like based off of real people. But I'm going to recommend that. And on that light note, that's all that we have for you guys today. Thank you, as always, to Jay for our wonderful theme song. And thank all of you for listening. Goodbye, Panthers.
Bye, Panthers.